every time I'm about to record, for some reason, something like that happens. Damn. Welcome back to another video. Oh, mind the frame. Cool. Welcome back to another day. Damn, bro. Like, even the ambulance and shit. Call a damn ambulance. Alright, I need to get a new case for this shit. Cause watch. Look at that shit, bro. And then look at this side. My phone's all cracked up and shit. I just felt like I had to tell you guys. But welcome back to another day. Welcome back to another video. I've been consistently posting. I told you guys I was going to be consistently uploading content for you guys. Once again, I did not take no. Now I'm lying. I did take a trade today, but oh yeah, I remember. Now I remember what I was going to speak about. For those of you who watched yesterday's video, I was talking about switching from Top Step to my funded futures because of the whole thing with like the whole thing of them being hacked and everything. I was like, I'm gonna just switch to a different prop firm. I know that my funded futures got hacked as well, if I'm not mistaken, but I think I had an account with them once. Yeah, I think I opened an account with them once, like when I barely started trading. But I'm definitely switching prop firms soon. Right now, I am done trading with Top Step, and this is the reason why. So for those of you who are familiar with Top Step, I don't know if you've ever been in a trade specifically during New York Open and they freeze the charts. You get that little alert of like, oh, the market is closed, and then out of nowhere you get a huge wick and like market's open and some bullshit, right? I ended up taking a trade, and before I could even adjust my stops, I usually risk around 750. When it comes to the evals, I'm risking 750 just to get over with that. And today I had a couple good setups, but what ended up happening was, first when I opened Top Step, I got like this little maintenance pop-up message. I don't know if anybody got that, but my boy Hector, he pretty much brought it up on the Discord, and I thought it was just my account. I didn't pay too much attention to it because I was able to trade after that. Pretty much I was already in the trade. My chart ended up freezing, and then the little automated voice just said, the markets are currently closed or something like that, and then the markets are open. I just got wicked out, couldn't even close the position or anything. And for me, that was pretty much the last straw with Top Step. I've gotten payouts with them. I trust Top Step. Like, I know they'll deliver and everything, but their platform, Top Step X, is just something that I don't really like. And then I'm using the new dashboard, and with the new dashboard, it doesn't even give you the option to like use TradingView or use TraderVate or anything else. Like, it'll just send you directly to like their platform. That's pretty much the main reason why I'm not trading with them anymore. And it's not just me having issues with them. A lot of my boys in the Discord, they're having issues with Top Step. My boy Tony was having issues with the copy trader, even though he had the same executions, he had everything like screenshots and everything. They just ignored his request and pretty much ended up being up on like, I think it was 2 accounts, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really remember how it happened, but he was up on 2 funded accounts, and one of them was like the complete opposite on the P&L, and then he was showing us that everything was matching, and they just pretty much ignored his request, right? But that's the thing with the prop firms. Like, at the end of the day, they're going to protect themselves. You know, it's cool to use them. Like, I'm not against them, right? Like, I've gotten payouts with them, and I know that it works, and it's something good for when you don't have enough capital to start trading and to like just test the waters when it comes to trading, right? But personally, like, I don't want to get stuck with the technical issues or anything. Like, I just want to be able to take a trade and just let it happen. You know, I don't really want to be having to deal with any issues. Honestly, for me, that was pretty much the last straw. Like, I'm done having issues when it comes to these prop firms. I'm going to give my funded futures a try again, because I feel like the first time I didn't even know what I was doing. You know, like, I was I think I was like 3 or 4 months into trading. Um, yeah, I think it was like after my demo trading phase. Like it took me like 3 months to just demo trade and shit. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just switch prop firms. And I was thinking about it. It's $150 to activate my Top Step account. When I had my funded account, and you guys can go check the videos, there was an issue as well with Top Step when the charts were freezing and you couldn't close your positions and everything. They ended up refunding people. They ended up reopening my account. They gave me a free reset on a couple evals that I had, and they reopened my Express account, but it took like a week for that to happen, right? I had to go back and forth with their support team, talking about that they were talking about like, oh, we cannot reopen your account. Then somebody else told me that they could. They ended up opening it. They opened it once. Then the next trading day, like I couldn't access it. And then by the end of the day, I had access to it. It's something that I'm trying to avoid again, right? And then still seeing the same issues, like I'm gonna just step away. At the end of the day, my goal with these prop firms is to get a max payout and just open my live account. I've had success in the past with live accounts, but like I told you guys, right now, money is the number one thing that is holding me back from trying these new accounts and opening a live account, right? I had to withdraw everything that I had on my Tradeovate account. I don't know if I have a video for that shit. But yeah, I took my Tradeovate account from $250. I flipped that account. I was up 500 and just pretty much closed the account because I needed that money. But yeah, I mean, I was going over my plan for the next upcoming weeks. And if I activate this Top Step account once I pass it, it's going to be like around $150 plus the $50 that I already paid for this account, right? And if I get two my funded future accounts, even if I get them at $100, that's $200 with no activation fee. So it's more convenient for me, and it's something that I really want to have. No, like I'd rather have those accounts because I know that once I pass it, like I mean, there's no activation fees. Like it's up and running, right? So that's pretty much it when it comes to the prop firms. But yeah, I mean, today I had a $750 loss. It was unfortunate. Like it is what it is. Like I said, dealing with prop firms, you're gonna have a lot of problems that you can't control. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you know what you're doing, it's not a big problem. Like it's not a big issue for me anymore. But back then it was like a huge issue. I was like, damn, like why did this happen? Like I've been trading with Topstep for a minute, so I know that these things happen. And clearly like it's still happening. Like last time I took, I think, yeah, the last time that I had my funded account was around April. I want to say April or May. I noticed that when there's a lot of like volatile news, specifically about the tariffs, they were doing that shit. Like they were just freezing the account. Like they were just, the site was just fucking up or some shit. Like I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna blame that for the trade that I took today. I mean, it is what it is, but at the same time, like that was the last straw for me when it comes to this prop firm, and I'm gonna just move on, right? But it's going to be a while until I get a new account. I'm gonna just first start with one and then just max allocate 3 accounts. That's pretty much all you can get. And I think they got different plans. I think they got like a, my funded futures has like a eval to live or something like that. Also Tradeify, I think it was Tradeify. I don't know. I just really want to try out something that doesn't require me to have an activation fee. I really just want to test the waters with these prop firms. For those of you guys who are new, or if you haven't been keeping up to date with my videos, like I'm unemployed, so it's very crucial for me what I do in the next upcoming days, right? Like if I get this account past those $150 for the activation fee, they're worth it, right? But I don't know. I'm just thinking about, I can get 2 accounts with that same amount of money, and it'll be a little bit easier. I don't know, like I feel like I'm just thinking too much about it, but at the same time, like I already been through this, so it makes sense to me. I know people who have 5 accounts with Topstep, they have no issues, but like I've encountered so many issues with them, but they're not a bad firm. It's just right now it's just not in my best interest to keep trading with them, right? But I mean, yeah, I mean it was a great day today. I just wanna remind you guys that it's not the end of the world. Like if you blow an account, if you lose an account, if it was your last account, if you were so close to getting a payout but you fucked yourself over, there's nothing wrong with that. You got tomorrow, you got the next week, you got the next month. We have time. I feel like when I first started this trading journey, and everybody that starts is so eager to win, so eager to see results. Yeah, it took me 8 months to see results. It took me less time than most people. But in reality, I am so glad that I understood that I have to be patient and that I need more time in this game, you know? I feel like that's really it. Like for you to become profitable, for you to become consistent and profitable trader, you got to understand that time is your biggest friend. Discipline, consistency, focus are the key factors for development and getting to that level. You can speed up the process if you're focused, if you're disciplined, if you are consistently showing up every day. You guys have been following this journey, and this is why I record my videos. You guys can go way back to when I started, when I was not sleeping because I was studying, when I was managing work, being a father, looking at the fucking charts, taking trades, trying to learn new concepts, trying to create content. I was very consistent when I first started my journey, posting every day, damn near 2 videos a day, reels, everything, right? Consistency got me to this point. Yes, I had a little setback when I lost the job, right? But that does not determine who I am. At the end of the day, we're all tired, but we all have the choice to focus, to be consistent, to be disciplined. You know that you fucked up today. Your psychology was bad. You took too many trades. You fucking blew the account. The next step to get further out, to pretty much fix all of the damage that you did, is to put your head down for a minute, be patient, understand that everything is fixable. You're not running out of time. There's always a new opportunity. Like I'm always telling myself, it's a new day, new opportunity. In my early stages of this journey, like I felt like a kid who didn't get something that they wanted, and like I just started to like get in that negative mindset of like I'm never going to get it. If I don't get it now, I'm never going to get it. Cause I was like that when I was a young kid, and I noticed that in my son too. Like he's a little bit spoiled. But that's why I really stand on what I say when it's about how trading changed my life, because it really tells you a lot about yourself. If you're impatient, it shows you how impatient you are. If you lack confidence, if you lack self-awareness, like this really shows you, because when you go back test, you understand what you did wrong throughout your day. You understand that it was not the charts, it was not your broker, it was not the fucking prop from your trading on. It was you being impatient, it was you being fearful, it was you not executing on what you've been practicing. Like who is there to blame? How can you fix all of these things? It's by being accountable and understanding that you have some internal conflicts that you have to fix. Just really understand that trading will show you a lot about yourself. It will really open up your eyes to what most people don't realize. Most people lack discipline. Most people lack confidence. Most people lack self awareness. For me, trading brought every single thing that I lacked out to the light, you know? I thought I was pretty confident. And when I first started taking any setup, like I was very scared of entering my position because I couldn't fathom to be wrong, you know? Like I was not too confident in myself. I was not too confident in my knowledge in this game. I feel like I'm getting sick, bro. My fucking voice starts cracking and shit. I don't know why. My trading plan when I first started, like, I think I have a notebook. If I can find that shit, I'll show you guys some screenshots. But like, I had a trading plan that said only two setups. You can only lose two trades. If I break even, I can allow myself to take a secondary position. No revenge trading, just looking for your confirmation. And when it was time to take a trade, like, that self belief was not there, and then that discipline was not there, and it showed me where I needed to improve. Understand that a losing day does not have to be bad, does not have to create a bad response, because many people cannot accept defeat. And especially in trading, if you cannot accept failure, it's not for you. If you're a person that does not, if you're a person that cannot accept failure, you're going to go on an emotional path of like just revenge trading, blowing accounts left and right, holding on to those emotions that you had the previous day, bringing them into the next day, and just block your vision, you know? It's like when you're mad and you do something that you regret later when you cool off. Is the same thing when it comes to trading. Like, if you can't control yourself after a big L, like, you're only going to make things worse. For me, I noticed, like, I won't blow an account following my system for a long period of time, but I will, and I did blow many accounts in a single trading session because I just went on an emotional roller coaster thinking that every setup that I saw was right. Then I was just going against myself. I was not being disciplined. I was not holding myself accountable. What I really want to get at with all of this, a bad day does not determine who you are, right? It's just a learning lesson. Like today, I had a L. I don't really know how to feel about it, but it was a red day. I was so close to passing the account, but regardless, it was a red day. Damn, bro. I'm over here talking like Tyrese. Damn, bro. Like, I can't. My voice, I feel like my voice changed tones. What the fuck? I'm getting sick. I don't know. I think it was the coffee. I feel like I got something stuck. Pause. I feel like I got something stuck in my throat. I'm drinking water. It's not helping. I think it's like reflux or some shit. I just had, it was that damn church chicken, bro. I had the spicy chicken. I think it was that. Damn, bro. I hate this shit. Like, I feel like I'm just getting sick. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't feel too good, but it don't matter. I'm still gonna get the videos out for you guys. I feel like I'm slowly getting back into my groove. Um, I had this crazy idea yesterday of like posting twice a day, but I don't know. I really want to talk to you guys about trading, but I also want to talk to you guys about more topics. I want to say just in general, just life, just pretty much give you guys some game. If you guys want to see more trading videos, more educational videos, if you guys like these type of videos of me just pretty much giving you guys a breakdown of my day, of my morning trades and all that, we can do that. But for right now, I'm going to stop trading on Top Step. Like, I'm done with that account and I'm not going to reactivate it. I think it will rebuild in like a week or two. I'm not too sure. I've had this account for like 3 weeks. I didn't trade for a long time. I only had like 4 or 5 trading days. My first day was a $250 loss. But yeah, like, I'm not entertaining that account no more. I have my mind set on what I'm going to do next. There's not that much to it. Right now, I am also just not even interested in taking a trade for the remainder of the week because we're so close to all-time highs, but we're also having a lot of like news outside of like Forex Factory, like making the markets go up and down, especially about the tariff talks. I don't know. I just want to see something get taken out. We've been on a bull run for the last, I want to say, week, and there is a interest point that I have on the daily time frame. There's like a daily gap, but at the same time, like we're so close to all-time highs, and then ES is just fucking pushing. So honestly, I don't really know what to look for. And then I mean, I only trade the morning session, right? Like I only trade New York. Like I'm not swing trading. I'm not holding trades for longer than a couple minutes. I want to say the most I've held a trade has been like 30, 40 minutes. So that shouldn't concern me, but at the same time it's like there's just too much noise right now. London session and Asian session, I've seen a lot of movement. Yesterday, I saw Asian session just take out the previous session highs, and then overnight we dropped back down. We couldn't take out Asian lows during London session. Then New York had the fucking spike up. We failed to take out data highs on NQ, and then just fucking traded lower to Asian session and just continue to chop. Like the way I trade, I use specific levels. I use IZT constants, but like I have my specific targets. You know, I'm just going from one zone of liquidity to another, especially using London sessions and Asian session highs and lows. But the last couple of days, London session has pretty much taken out my levels for the New York session, and then I'm pretty much just lost. You know, like I don't really know what I'm looking for now. Even on the higher time frame, like today, I wouldn't have taken that short back down to Asian session because we didn't take out those data highs. You know, I'll just give it some time. Is there setups every single day? Absolutely. On different sessions, of course, you can make money every single time. Asian session, I don't know if it takes out a specific level or like if it's too obvious. Like, yeah, you can take a trade in Asian session. It has quick bursts, but like London session and New York are the best sessions in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, for right now, I really don't know what to expect. You know, even if I look at the chart right now, like I wouldn't know what to expect because we haven't taken out a higher time frame level. So that's the main reason why I'm just cool with being on the sidelines for now. And yeah, I mean I've been looking into gold too. Gold kind of moves good during New York, but it's important to like understand, in my opinion, like I only trade NQ. I do look at ES, but like now is like I am going to be looking at gold. And I know I told you guys in previous videos that I was trying to like get into options, but I don't know, we'll see. But for right now, I'm just pretty much staying in the sidelines, not taking any trades. And yeah, I mean, I might forfeit that Top Step account and just wait until I can buy a My Funded Futures account and go from there, run it up. But yeah, I mean, with that being said, that's pretty much it for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm just going to keep on. I don't know, bro. I really just got to get in the rhythm again. I'm going to host a call with the team probably this weekend again. And I might be going live in the mornings with them, not taking any trades, probably demo trading, and just yeah, just being with the team and just seeing what the market does. And I really just want to forward test. I might just demo trade gold for the rest of the week because I really want to understand how gold moves. Shout out my boy Jay, he be putting me on with gold, and we ended up having like the same trade last night. I was literally telling him, replying to one of his stories, and like as soon as I was typing the message, like I get my alert on my phone, and I took a screenshot, showed him, was like, bro, like your TP was my TP, it just fucking hit. But yeah, I want to get into gold, so maybe that might be the move. But yeah, I mean, if you guys got any recommendations, anything you guys want me to go over, a specific type of content, just leave the comment down below in the description. And yeah, I mean, let's get after it. let's make this money.